opponent and the referee. Enough.
Thing is, Daniel, you're a much better fighter, I think, since you last fought him.
Yeah.
I think that whole experience, the fallout, and then the fights you took afterwards, you're a better fighter.
Yeah.
You're more dangerous now.
Yeah.
And you stopped him last time. He says it was a dirty punch. You don't think it was.
No.
I don't think it was, if I'm honest. If you land that punch again a little bit higher, you're going to stop him.
It's lights out, yeah.
But you got to get to him again. And what he showed, Alexander, against people like Tyson Fury, who's a brilliant champion boxer, hard as nails,
Yeah.
and never stops, keeps coming for you. How are you going to defeat that?
I'll just say bombs away. Bombs away.
Really?
Every punch, bombs away. It's no real, it's something that I need to do. I need to clear up the controversy, obviously. Clear up the doubts and everything. And
You think it's unfinished business?
yeah, definitely. Definitely unfinished business for music. And yeah.
You were, earlier this morning, shoving him around in public. What was that about?
It's all about the fight, I guess, and all of that. I'm not...
Just hype?
Bit of hype, bit of, when he's getting in my face and everything. So, this is London. This is my town, and I want to make sure that I stamp my authority and make sure Wembley is known as my stadium, and I'll become king there, become undisputed champion. And that's just what's really about for me. Being back there and, living really, really embracing the spirit and becoming a real undisputed champ.
There's a brilliant story about your family.
Oh, let me stop there. This was Piers Morgan, and shout out to Tony Lyons and the other people that recommended me to watch this, okay? I'm about to go live in like 5 minutes, but I needed to get this video out. You can definitely see the bias that Piers Morgan had for Daniel Dubois. You know what I mean? British bias. That's what you see. That's all that is in a nutshell, because it's like, I think it was a legal shot. If you can land it a little bit higher, lights out. Let me counterpunch. First of all, Piers, you didn't even ask where the regulation was. What's the rules? What's the regulation? What's the protocol? Because that's the question you need to ask if you're not inclined or educated with overall rules, okay? With what's low and what's not. What's low and what's not is according to the referee. The referee tells those fighters, here is okay, here is not okay, okay? So that's the referee's discretion. If he feels it was low, hey, bring him up. If that was too low, the ref will tell you so. There is no talks of the referee here. And that's the amazing thing, the elephant in the room, this big, huge ass elephant with pink polka dots, right? And yellow stripes is just sitting there and no one is saying anything about it. That's what's killing me about this whole situation. Why is anybody talking about the ref? If anything, if it is corruption, point to the ref. Not to Usyk, and they're treating Usyk like it's his problem, like it's his fault, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, okay, you haven't even asked what the regulations were, what are the rules when it comes to low blows and what's low, what's legal, and what's not, right? So none of that was being said. That's the issue I'm having with Piers Morgan there. You know what I mean? And here's another thing. Here's the mic drop, people. Why would he have to go up a little bit higher if it was legal in the first fucking place? Counterpunch. If he knows, okay, I think that was a legal shot, there would be no reason for you to come higher, right? Okay, counterpunch. Okay, so him saying, I think it was legal, but if it comes up a little bit higher, it's lights out. Come on. It's obvious bias. I could smell it from a mile away. You guys tell me what you think of Piers Morgan showing definite bias for Daniel Dubois against Alexander Usyk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.